My girlfriend broke up with me right before my interview, so I sent her a screenshot of my new salary. It sounds petty when I say it like that, but context matters. Vanessa had been with me for 3 years, through college, through my failed startup, through the 6 months I lived on my brother's couch. She said she believed in me. She wore that phrase like a badge at dinner parties while her friends dated lawyers and consultants. Declan's going to be somebody, she'd tell them, squeezing my hand. The interview was for a senior position at a tech company I'd been chasing for 2 years. They'd rejected me twice before. This time, they called me. The morning of the interview, I was in the bathroom rehearsing answers when Vanessa knocked. "I need to talk to you," she said through the door. "Can it wait 2 hours?" I asked. "No," she said. "It really can't." She was sitting on the edge of our bed when I came out, looking at her phone. "I've been thinking a lot," she started, "and I just don't see this going anywhere. My interview was in 90 minutes. I had to leave in 30 to make the train. You're breaking up with me right now?" I asked, still holding my notes. She shrugged. "There's never a good time for these conversations." I asked her why. After 3 years, I deserved to know why. She sighed like I was being difficult. "You're 28 and you're still broke," she said. "My dad thinks you're a loser. My friends feel sorry for me. I'm tired of defending you." Her dad, by the way, had inherited his company from his dad. But sure, let's talk about being self-made. I grabbed my jacket and left. Took the train in a daze, my hands shaking during the entire ride. I almost didn't go in, almost turned around at the entrance, but I'd worked too hard for this. I walked into that conference room and gave the best interview of my life. Maybe it was anger, maybe it was spite, maybe it was knowing I had nothing left to lose. They offered me the position on the spot, base salary of $340,000 plus equity and bonuses. I signed the paperwork in their office, my hands steady for the first time all day. I waited until I was back on the train. Then I took a screenshot of my offer letter, the salary highlighted in yellow, and texted it to Vanessa with no message, just the image. She called immediately. I declined. She texted, "We should talk about this." I blocked her number. 3 months later, my brother told me she'd been asking about me. Apparently, she'd broken up with the guy she'd been seeing on the side for 4 months, the consultant she'd met at her company's holiday party last December. The reason she'd suddenly needed to have that conversation right then, that morning, was because he'd asked her to move in with him. 2 weeks after our breakup, he'd changed his mind. My dad called to tell me she'd reached out to him on LinkedIn, said she'd made a terrible mistake and wanted to apologize. He asked if I wanted her number. I said no. He seemed relieved. Here's what I realized about Vanessa. She didn't believe in me. She believed in the idea of discovering me, of being the woman who'd stayed through the struggle so she could claim credit for the success. When it looked like the struggle might be permanent, she cut her losses. Last month, I ran into her at a coffee shop in the city. She looked good, tired but good. She asked if we could talk. I had a meeting in 10 minutes, but I said sure. She apologized, said she'd been selfish and scared, said leaving me was the biggest regret of her life. She'd seen my promotion announcement on the company website, director of engineering now. She said she was happy for me, that I deserved it. I thanked her and meant it. The anger had faded months ago. I told her I hoped she was doing well, and I genuinely did. She asked if there was any chance we could try again, start over, do it right this time. I finished my coffee, looked at my watch, told her I had someone waiting for me, which was true. Priya and I had dinner plans that night. Priya, who'd met me at a tech conference when I was 3 months into the new job, before the promotion, before any of it mattered, who'd never asked what I made or what I drove or what her parents would think. I wished Vanessa well and walked out. That screenshot, I deleted it from my phone months ago. Turns out I didn't need it after all.